Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a plan with me using this beautiful lemon garden kit by Paper and Gumption. But before I get started, I'm going to show you the pages that I have because I'm also in the process of comparing different papers to be used with printables. Normally I use this one, which is a matte paper that is formulated for both inkjet and laser printers, and this is by Online Labels. But I wanted to see if different textures of paper would give me a different look, especially in the glitter. I wanted something that would maybe give me a more believable glitter, but I generally am not a fan of glossy, even though glossy looks really great with glitter. I really like matte because I don't like feeling like my hand is sticking to my stickers when I'm writing on something. So I'm looking for more of a premium matte style option. And one of the great things about Online Labels is that you can request samples of different things. So I requested a sample of their glossy paper as well as a sample of their waterproof matte, which is more of a vinyl texture. And I went to Staples like I always do and I printed out this kit. I accidentally made a duplicate, but I wanted to do all one kit in the various different mediums so that I could really compare how the same pattern looks on different textured papers. So first step would be the full box sheet, and this one is on glossy. I like that there's really good definition in the patterns and the details in my full boxes. The depth of color looks really nice, so I like this a lot. It doesn't feel sticky, which is also a good thing, and my cat is trying to get in the shot. Get out, cat. So the glossy, I believe, was that one, as well as page 4, which had the glitter headers, and I think the glitter headers look really good on this paper. I'm liking that a lot. And then I also printed the last page with the glitter headers on the vinyl-y matte paper. That's the waterproof one. Again, the colors are really nice, but I think that I do like the glitter better on the glossy. Just a little bit of sparkle gets added when the light hits it, but they do look very, very similar. I don't see a major difference between the two as far as the details coming through. It doesn't look dull or faded, so I'd say this is still a pretty good one. It's got an interesting feel to it. Normally you can't feel where the ink has been. Like normally you just wipe your finger across and it's just completely smooth. This one, it's almost a little bit bumpy. Like it's a different texture where the ink hit. And one of the things that this paper said was that it might require a sealant afterwards. And so immediately, as soon as it came out of the printer, I grabbed the sheet and I wiped my finger across something that I didn't think I would end up using, just to see if the ink would smear, and it didn't. And so far, it looks really good. I also printed it, just one of the sheets on the mat to compare, and I don't know if it's just this pattern, but it looks really good. So comparing the glossy full boxes to the matte washi, the depth of color looks about the same. So I think I like it. I'm not sure if I'm going to stray and get maybe some glossy paper. Maybe I'll stick with matte, but you can see right here that is the glitter accent on matte paper, and it's not as believable as, say, the glitter on, let's see, that one is glossy, this one's glossy. Comparing the glitter on that matte sheet to the glitter on the glossy, the gold one on the glossy does look more believable. So those are my 2 cents on paper comparisons, and without any further ado, let's move on over to the plan with me. All right, let's get started on this plan with me. So I'm going to take my whiteout tape and cover up the black date bar, and I had so much trouble with this. I sped this up super fast so that you're only looking at it a little bit, but it took me a very long time to get that covered. Once that's finally done, I'm going to come in with my date covers and I'm going to go all the way to the top. Something that I did like about these ones were on the vinyl style of paper. They are super hard to move, so I'm going to have to use undo anytime I want to move these around. So some of these date covers and the subsequent stickers that are header sized that are beneath it are going to be crooked. I'm sorry if you're the type that gets really annoyed by seeing people put down crooked stickers, but eventually I will fix it. I'm going to put these down all the way at the top like I said, and then I'm going to follow those up with the orange glitter headers. I'm going to use those as a base to put down my weather stickers for the days. I'm going to use my Bubba Bear Studios weather icons and put those in the middle, and then write the high and the low for each day on either side. It is definitely starting to heat up in my part of Northern California, and I am not a fan. Gotta say, I do not like the heat, but I really like this kit, and it's very summery, so I will deal with summer weather if it means using summery kits. Next up, I'm going to put down my to-do headers, and this is pretty much where the crookedness stops. I will eventually have to get out the undo and really move these around so that they're straight. But when I move into my check boxes, I'm going to be turning my pages sideways and then laying them down. And you'll see that in a little bit, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that those are straight. I don't really have a to-do list on the weekend, so I went ahead and put my weekend banner up. Let's see, here we go, laying that down. And I'm making sure that it is straight by lining it up with the lines on the column and making sure that my times are covered. This way I can be sure that my full boxes that will be going down below are straight. That looks pretty good. On to full boxes, and one of the wonderful things I love about printables, and especially this format from Paper and Gumption, is that I have so many choices for full boxes. I think this kit came with something like 10 or 11 full boxes, which is unheard of and awesome all at the same time. So I picked my favorites and I'm putting them down. I absolutely love this blue and white mixed with the citrusy colors. The blue and white pattern always reminds me of my mom because she has a lot of china that has that blue and white pattern, and it's graphic and beautiful and it makes me happy. Just like in previous weeks, I'm actually going to be putting my today headers down below my full box because from there on out everything is going to be mostly hourly. I'm going to do things in a chronological order below that. Monday and Tuesday, my nieces have back-to-back birthdays, and then Friday is my brother's birthday. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark birthdays with these like stitched quarter box label size boxes. And moving into my sidebar, I like this quote. It says, "Easy peasy lemon squeezy." And again, more of that beautiful blue and white china pattern on the weekly box. I'm going to put down my 2 weekly habit trackers, but because one of them is green and my hydration box is also green, I'm going to grab a piece of this blue and white washi and break that up a little bit. That looks pretty good already. On Sunday we have church, so I'm going to put down a patterned half box followed by this extra tall full box. It's not quite the length of a double box, but it's basically a double box. And then instead of to-do or today headers on the weekend, I'm just going to put down little things because I like that it's orange. I'm starting to put down some half boxes. These two are for dinners that we already have planned. Saturday, I don't know really what we're going to do. I think we're going to sleep in, so I'm going to put a full box on top, but it's the kind of pattern at the top where I can always add a quarter box if I want to on top of it. And then a checklist that might be a combination to-do list and just things that happen that day. This me time box came with the kit, as did this cute little citrus patterned planner on Sunday. I'm going to use these sideways flags to mark days that I'm doing things for YouTube, and then these appointment label style boxes, I guess not boxes, labels, for things that my husband is going to be doing that I don't need to go to, or the kids don't need to go to, but keeping track of where he is. I'm going to put down this movie marquee on Friday, but that's mostly to just take up some space. Filling in our softball schedules, and then another game that he has to go to. There's scouts. I really love these full boxes, or half boxes. They're so pretty. I didn't use the bottom washi, but that little section that I put down on Saturday is the pattern from the bottom washi. It just has the long segment that's supposed to go on the right hand page, and then a 3-column section and a 1-column section. So the 1-column one went down below. Putting my corner flags up there, and obviously I didn't put it down like I normally would on that one, but I just needed that little section covered, so I didn't really worry about where the flag was pointing. Coming in with some deco, this is my Boy Scout by Planner Penny. The full week and midweek lettering stickers are by Wild Sunshine Company. I'm going to put down a birthday Bibbidi and Boo from the Glam Planner. It's just going to straddle those 2 birthday boxes. And then coming in with my sports icons by Planner Bliss. I will eventually have to add in some of the things on either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday because my son is well enough to resume baseball and they are in playoffs right now. So how he is going to be scheduled next week depends on how he does this week, and we don't know yet. The film edit and upload lettering stickers are also by Wild Sunshine Company, and I'm going to accent each of those activities with my Lolly and Pop, which is the pink-haired girl, or Bibbidi, who is the brunette. Those are by Glam Planner. That's a Munchkin by Once More With Love. My church flag on Sunday by Paper Loving Mommy. I do have a bill due, so this one is by Bubba Bear Studios. It's actually not due until Friday, but I didn't want to break up the yellow. The present that I put down on Friday is by Wild Sunshine, and I'm going to be using these orange fork and spoon meal icons by Bubba Bear Studios. Yes, I do know that I did not put it down on Monday or on Saturday, and that's because I don't know those plans yet, and I will fill that in later on. I think that is it for stickers for now. So I'm going to be using my extra fine Sharpie because I did a little bit of testing on some papers earlier, and because I'm using so many different textures, I needed one single pen that would work all across the board, and my usual Inkjoy gel pen smeared on the vinyl even several minutes after I had written. So I'm sticking with the old standby of marker, or my Sharpie marker. And then when I'm going to be writing directly on my planner pages, I will whip out the black Inkjoy gel pen. This is one of those weeks that I'm really looking forward to using, so I want this week to hurry up and finish so that I can start using this one. That's how much I love this artwork. It's just so pretty. Hello, frizzy hair. And there we go. It is in my planner. I've added in my little happy lemon clip from Shepherd Supply Company, and we are ready to go. I just love it. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you want to see how this spread evolves throughout the week, feel free to follow me on Instagram at @ReesePlans. I've put a couple videos here that I think you might enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.